Alright, hey DC, what's up? I'm just gonna fix the charts. You can talk with everybody, see what you're seeing on your chart today.
Ha 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 ha. That's a
Loaded
long.
question.
No, I mean the volatility is just go off the charts.
Yes, yes.
It was like your chart outside of the screen.
Exactly. That's basically what happened. See, it went so horrible that
Yeah.
what is going on here today? Oh my god. You got technical difficulties all over the place here. I don't even know what that tool was. Alright, here we go. So I mean, you guys
Yeah,
can
but
see here.
I got a couple of 100 points off from London sessions. So, but I mean, if now ATR was 40-30, New York is gonna be 100 again.
Yeah. I mean, good news is we got some support boxes somewhere. Not like last time, where there was absolutely nothing.
Bad news is we have both bullish and bearish trading stops.
Yep. So it's gonna be a. I'm just gonna call it. It's gonna be very very messy. We have the ATR on a 30-second is 20 right now, but I think once we see open, I mean last night I turned on the charts last night. I mean I've never seen ATR in the Asia 7. The session hit like almost in the 60s. It was insane.
Yeah. Yep. Even when we had that conflict news, blah blah blah, ATR was like 40, 50. But it didn't stay like this whole day. Oh, there you go. Stop me out and go, why don't you?
I'm guessing he's taking a short somewhere, or was in a short somewhere.
I was short from. I wanted the 160. Couldn't get 160. I got 100 something something. And there were a couple of bullish candles that shook me out of the trade. That was my target, where we are now, for like 150 points around.
Wow. Yeah, Cloud will be joining soon. I think he's just getting his stuff together, getting his stuff ready.
No, I'm here. I'm so confused with my Top Step account. I'm so confused because I thought I blew one of my accounts on Friday, but it's showing a positive balance, and this is very confusing.
Oh, because Friday there was an issue. If you trade with Top Step X, this is one thing that's really good about them. If
I
there
took a
is an
massive payout on Wednesday, and and literally only had $1,500 in my account, and I thought I blew it, and it's showing something else right now.
yeah, I
This is
know
crazy.
Friday they sent out an alert for anybody who trades Top Step. They sent out an alert that they were fixing an issue with Top Step X. So if you traded during certain times, they would, what they always do. They're always good like that. They're not gonna penalize you for their error, unless you're on live, then they can't do anything about it. But if it's on the way to live, they can help you out.
Or unless they're called X.
Well, I was so close to getting a live account about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and took a payout 5,000, and literally was going to go to live, and then the very next day that I could trade the account, yeah, it went bye because I was a greedy bastard and took too much out the account.
He's so funny. Because yeah, well, bye bye.
Yeah, I was greedy. Took too much out the account. But what was even greedier was that I was being lazy and trading scared the last week and a half. So I only was trying to, I was only making like $200 or $300 a day to get a payout request. And if I had traded the account regularly, I probably wouldn't have blown it. But hey, man, it's all good. You live and you learn.
Yep.
Well, let's make this money today, man.
Open is in about 2 minutes. We got a couple of speeches, no news though, but I mean, gotta keep an eye on Twitter now as well.
Gotta keep an eye on everything nowadays, man.
There it goes, Mo. Oh man, you suck, NQ.
You know what I didn't do? I didn't upload the levels that Adam talked about.
It cannot go short here. Let's see if we get a from the on the open. Let's see if we can catch something. Let's get the shortcuts ready. Let's see.
This is a 5 micro type of day. Not even anything bigger than 5 micros, honestly.
Today is the day where micros can do damage.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We're open in 15 seconds. Let's see. Do we have any news? I haven't posted the news in a while, you guys. I'm sorry. With Fed speaker at 10:30.
Slacker.
I know. Open.
open?
You were open.
Yeah, view up is right here. And other stuff cannot take shorts.
Can't take longs either. I mean, I want to, but I can't just yet.
No, not yet, no.
Can't take anything, honestly, here.
Hmm.
Is it just me, or are we not moving anywhere?
ATR is not going up either.
Supposedly IV on some stocks are at like 100, 120. That's the highest it's been in a very long time.
We need some explanation on that.
Volatility.
I don't know what the hell you just said.
Volatility?
Oh, volatility. I thought you said IV. I'm
Yeah.
like, hold on, wait. Like IV, like medical IV.
Okay, I am in a long right now, you guys.
Yeah, just so everybody out there knows, like, you know. Hold on a second. Let me just do this. I'm learning as you're learning. So if there's something that I don't understand that's, you know, critical to getting better at trading, I'm going to ask a bunch of questions until I figure it out.
Central Green, prove it here.
I am not shy to ask questions if I don't know something.
I'm about to be flat. Yeah. Flat. Boo. Golly.
Okay, ATR is 50.
Whoa, that jumped pretty fast.
Real quick, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 50 and it hasn't. What's up? We got that here. That looks good. That looks good. Okay.
Sheesh. Let's see.
I'm in short. See if bump.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's look at what ES and YM is doing. Jeez. It has room down to 766 on NASDAQ, if you ask me.
There we go. First TP hit. I'm at 50 points. My target is 16,670-ish.
Bottom of the cheap box, you guys. Kind of have to wait a little bit. 313.
I have to say a big shout out to Cloud for his evidence line setup. You could check it out on TWA Discord. I put it on the chart today. There's a 5-second and a 15-second because the volatility was so high. I needed something extra to help me read the chart for entry. So big thank you to Cloud. You can check out his setup on the Discord. He's a humble guy, so he's not going to say anything. All right, so this trade right now is at 100 points.
Right to that level of 766. Hope somebody caught it from the call out I gave out.
I'm going to see if this sucker can... I'm going to try to allow this one to see if it can give me my 200 today. I'm looking for 200 points.
Golly, this is crazy.
See, that's a beautiful, wow, that's really nice, Cloud. With the evidence line, with this pinpoint trigger, that's nice. Now I see how you're always in so fast. Very nice.
57 on the ATR.
Oh my god. Okay, I just caught a long off that level. Quick TP. Since I'm on Top Step X, I couldn't move my full TP up, so I just got taken out for a quick little $1,000 on 20 micros. This is today is
Today's micro day.
Today's a scary day, if you ask me, man.
This is why I have it for 200 points today, because this ATR is ridiculous.
Right to VWAP too, right off the bottom of the cheap box, back up to the top of the cheap box. That was in like a 15-second candle. I said 766, 765, not 756, but I guess same shit. 766 is an old monthly level. Okay. Looking like we might potentially. I don't want to say it just yet. It looks like we might have a bottom for New York for a temporary bottom. If 766 doesn't hold, then we have 656 down here. Hold up, we're already in the 16,000s already.
Mm-hmm. This is happening fast. The ATR is so high.
Why?
Let
Why I
me
thought we
not.
were in the 17?
Yeah, we were like we started in the 17s, but this moved down. That started just before open. I want to say around 8:45.
Oh my god.
Let's push this down. Okay, so I'm gonna move my TP another 100 points away.
ATR is 60.
Okay, so my ATR, my TP is now 300 points away. Not, excuse me, not away. At 300 points from my entry. $6.11. Is that 611? 611, yeah. Let me put it there. No, that's here. Okay.
Golly, 769 is about to be tapped. Oh wow. Since I broke my first rule of only 5 micros on that trade, I may have to sit this one out a little bit, I think. This is crazy.
You know, we're only 500 points away of wiping out 2024 January low.
I just feel like people need to understand, like, you cannot blame nobody but one person for this.
I take no responsibility, Cloud.
Give me a T. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so I'm gonna... Here we go. Okay. Where is this?
I'm not gonna go.
He just caught a big one.
300 points down, 300 points up.
Hello? Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm now. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, guys.
Get it banger.
I took that trade and that trade just like flew. I was freaking out, so I had to like have a moment to myself for a second. This is nasty today. Hey, DC, have you ever seen a day where we've literally
No.
treated the super expensive and the super cheap box as the regular cheap and expensive boxes? Like, it literally looks like the gray boxes
Well,
are just there just for show, and the purple and the green boxes are the only ones that we care about.
I mean, for me now, I'm using the auto because the small on the forecaster is kind of getting crushed recently.
Thank you. And so I remember I told you, not you, but I told Adam and South that I'm going to just stick to both using auto and small. I use the auto for the Asia sessions, and then usually around Frankfurt or London, I'll use the small. For the New York Open, I use auto, and then once we get to a new 4 hour, I use small. But I've been using auto a lot more, man. It seems to be, like to your point, it seems to be respected a lot more and gives you those 100, 200, 300 point moves. This is right here. Mo caught a 200 point move short. I caught a 300 point move long. I didn't call it out because I actually took that trade a lot heavier than I wanted to, and it just moved, and it's the game plan I posted yesterday. Literally the same game plan I posted last night. I'm using the same game plan right now.
ATR almost 70. What did I say, Mo?
This is crazy. This is nuts. Wow. Let me zoom out. What's happening? We trying to. Let's go to 5. Let's see what's happening here. That's what we're doing. Okay. We're trying to get to 17,520.
New 4-hour, guys.
Whoa.
Are y'all seeing this right now?
Oh yeah. This is crazy.
Is anybody else in this with me? Who's in this with me right now?
I don't know. You didn't call a thing out, so.
All right. This is a. If I told you how many points I'm up right now, I don't think you'll believe me.
At least 500.
No more.
That's
More, almost coming to 700, coming on 700.
No more. No. My entry was the top of the super cheap box on the auto setting of the previous 4 hour. Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said?
Yep.
The top of the super cheap box of the previous 4 hour can't the previous 4
900.
hour.
Yes, okay, 900. Well, that's gotta be a record.
This is definitely a TWA record, you guys.
That's gotta be a record. Let's go.
Man. Jeez. That's awesome. So, guys, it looks like we won't be here for Cloud for the next 2 years. So I want to wish him well on his next endeavor in life. He will probably own an island somewhere. Thank you, Cloud, for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you for building a villa for each of us on your island.
Yes. And I'm not even joking.
I just want to say I love you guys. I love all you guys.
I don't think we'll be seeing Cloud for the next.
Hey, this is
Yeah.
hey, I'm a perm. This is why being a permo bull is beneficial.
You better
You
not
gotta
give
wait.
all these points back. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
No.
Yeah. You stick to our 2-hour rule, and don't give them all back.
Man, hey. I'm done. I'm over here chilling. I'm trying to get my screenshots together.
I think he just quit the job he just got, by the way.
Oh no. I haven't got it yet. I have one more interview, sadly. I have another interview which I think is BS because I don't know how many interviews that I have to take. But rumor has it that Trump is talking about pausing the tariffs for a couple of days.
Beautiful trade, Cloud. Beautiful trade. Oh, who thought we would have seen the age where trades will be measured in thousands of points, not hundreds of points?
Yeah, it's been a pattern, and like for the past 4 days, 4 trading days, it's been absolutely insane. Look, like ATR's 105. Are you not? Look at this. Let me zoom out a little bit. I want to see what's happening here. We basically shot all the way. Hold on. I have to actually measure this. Okay. So like we're literally going back to Friday's. We almost wicked to Friday's open. That's insane. 108 ATR. Yikes.
It's 155 now. What you talking?
Oh man.
On the 1 minute.
This world's going crazy. That's it. It's all nuts. I don't know if Cloud's on stream anymore. I think he left.
He just called me home from his private jet.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna be out of range for a while.
You know what'd be crazy? I don't know if he'll answer this, and I don't expect him to, but I wonder if that was a single account or a copy trade.
Copy traded, of course. One for me, one for you.
Yeah, exactly. If there's at least three, I think we're gonna be getting some nice gift certificates in the mail for. Let's see. That was crazy. 300 points down, 1,000. There is no range today. This is. I mean, I can't even keep up with the candles because this was Cloud's trade, everybody. I'm going to circle it. He said the super cheap, so it was about here. At minimum, he got up to here with his runners. Awesome trade. That's a TWA. I think, can we call that a TWA record? You know what? We'll call it for a TWA live YouTube record. We'll do it that way.
Yep.
Congratulations to Cloud. 900 plus points on one long.
I'm shaking right now.
Using the TWA tools. You can see his setup in the Discord.
I'm gonna post this trade today. I haven't posted a trade in a while. I'm gonna post this trade. I'm gonna post why I took the trade and why I took it kind of heavy.
On what, YouTube? Or you got an Instagram you be doing trading videos?
This trade was probably like my best trade right here.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna post it in the Discord for everybody to see, and they can kind of see what indicators I use, my reasoning and my rationale around why I took the trade. But I mean, it's the same setups that I've been using and been talking about. Monthly levels, the 4 hour of a forecaster, my trigger chart, my trigger indicator, and the evidence lines. That's really all you need, in trading, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Now there's a short opportunity. A little retrace. That's insane. That's insane. Oh man, I gotta be nice. I just don't know how to be nice. Hey Cloud, you've played, like, you've done sports and everything like that, right? Like
Yeah, I played football and I wrestled. I wrestled in high school and college. So I wrestled from middle school, high school, and college.
Okay. Let me ask you something. If somebody came to you and be like, my shoulders are sore and I'm not sure I could do practice, what would you say to them?
Okay, hey, hit the treadmill. Or, matter of fact, hit the elliptical.
Walk it off.
You're so nice. You're so nice. Because what I want to say is not correct, but in my mind, just basically, I'm seeing red right now. I'm like, are you kidding? Like, soreness? Really?
Oh no! Hey! We live in a different generation, so we have to be nicer. So I'm going to work you until you throw up, and hopefully tomorrow your shoulder feels better. If not, you will keep on either on the bicycle, the treadmill, or the elliptical, and you have to do a circuit of ab workouts. You will work out with us as a team. There's no like, oh, I'm sore, I'm gonna sit this one out. There's no. Either go see the trainer. After you see the trainer, come do some cardio. But you cannot just sit around and just no.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good idea. You know what, Club? Thank you. Because what I wanted to say was not actually not. It is the right thing to say because it's the truth. But I have to be respectful to everyone. So, cardio is fine. Now, how can I make it?
And then what you want to do is like you also want to reward the kids who
No,
for me it's like
you know what's the best piece? You know what's the best piece?
what?
These are adults.
Oh well, then like you will reward like so it's like if this is like an actual team competition or team sport,
No,
then you will reward the ones who didn't like who actually played, and you would have to get like a doctor's note or some type of like note from a physician about your shoulder, because it's like, one, I don't want to hurt you, but I need to know for sure that you're actually hurt to see actually what is your true injury
I
Yeah.
mean, it's same thing for trading. Same thing for trading. It's like if you're blowing accounts, I need to see why are you blowing accounts. What are
Mm-hmm.
you doing so I can, like better assist you. So like if I know that you either tore your rotator cuff or separated your shoulder or it's just like some soreness, then I can fit your workout or even your practice around that injury. Same thing around trading. Once I know your weakness in trading, I can build indicators or build rules around your trading style. I mean, it's literally like me and you, Mo. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, it's like because you and DC, used to be done trading around 11 and 12. And I remember one time me and you were talking. You said, most of my accounts that I blow and lose are after I trade with Shaw. And I looked at myself. I said, that's the same thing for me too.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's like I only trade an hour or two a day now.
Yeah. Yeah. That
And I'm
any
gonna
account that I've blown, it's
Mhm.
it's it's a it's always these things. It's one, um, my contract size is too big, right, for the market conditions.
Yeah,
Or two, it's usually like a FOMO or a frustration that because I'm seeing something, but it's not happening at the time I want it to happen. So that's a mental thing. Or it's off times where I'm not used to trading and I'm not sure how the market moves at that time. Those are the only three things. If I blow accounts, that's why. It has nothing to do with the entry because my entries are mechanical. I can read the market. Look at that. That's just a shot up and
that
a shot right back down.
yo,
Wow.
that short. If you want to know where that short came from, I can. Thing is, like, I literally, like, no exaggeration, I don't delete levels. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna show you. Hold on, here's what today. So we had a level at 18,360 from last year as well too. Yeah, so for me it's like I don't delete any levels. I just hide certain levels from certain time frames, but pretty much keep all my monthly levels on my chart at all times. I hide my weekly levels and my daily levels I don't really do as much anymore. But hey man, always do your game plan every single day. Before you start trading, do your game plan. This is absolutely nuts. We filled that gap, by the way. I think we filled that gap. Yeah, we filled that gap from Friday. We actually hit Friday's highs as well too. This is crazy.
Literally, all you need is one banger trade, and then your trade you got to it could be small for the rest of the week or until you get the next payout. Like this is.
And I just want to show everybody, you just understand, like, all of this has happened within 1 hour of NQ. Like, just let's take that into perspective here. In 1 hour, there was a 300-point drop, a 900 plus point retrace, and another, how many? Another, is that 1,000? Almost 1,000-point drop. Am I right on that, DC?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. So that's how insane today is. I'm surprised they're letting people trade today. I thought they would close it. Not close it, but do that thing. I don't know what it's called. I don't know the real name of it. When they send an email because it's like 5. What is that called?
5%.
Yeah.
I need a trip, man. I need a vacation. I'm going to town next weekend.
Hey, Cloud, why I almost fucking blew my fucking account?
Yeah, God. You gotta make sure you. You know what? With all these points, Cloud, you gotta buy the multiple headset thing so you could click.
I have to because he is like I'm trading with some buddies of mine.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good.
I'm
Like,
trading
it's just, it's just like, hey, this is like, oh crap, hold on, maybe don't say that out loud. Wait. You're like a switchboard. You just go back and forth. So funny.
But honestly, it's like I feel like we've been here before on Nasdaq. You know what I mean? Like one thing I always say is that like whenever we have such a bearish, overnight session, New York tends to bring us up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever we have a bullish overnight session, New York tends to bring us down. You know what I mean? That's been the name of the game these past, I say, 4, 5, 6 months. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
it's like
I
I
agree.
literally just like you really just have to wait for your levels. You know what I mean? Like. And like one thing I've been noticing is like it's pivots in certain times of the market. You know what I mean? Like that 8:45, 9:45, 10 o'clock, 10:30, 11, 11:30, 12. These are all different times that I've looked at over the past couple of months and noticed that these have been strong pivots, especially that 8:45 off the news. If you can catch a nice trade at 8:45, you can ride that into the New York Open, and if not, beyond that as well too.
Yeah, I have a question for you. How big was your
Talk.
stop for that entry?
I can go back to it actually. 50 points. My stop was at the monthly level of 650, 659.
Okay. It's very interesting. Like we trade like all of us on this we've been trading together for a while that we have very similar traits when we trade.
And see, this is why I talk so much BS about Trump.
Good.
No, no, honestly, because I made a
No.
post maybe a week ago, and it's a picture of Trump, and it's Trump talks about tariffs, market goes down. Trump pauses tariffs, market goes up. Trump talks about tariffs, market goes down, and it's like a cycle. It's a vicious cycle, and it's like Trump, you need to shut up. If you're gonna put tariffs in, just put them in and
You know
leave
what?
them.
You know what I heard this is? Like this is again, no facts. This is just my opinion. If you I don't know if anybody's ever read his book Art of the Deal, but his theory is to do things outrageous to bring people to the table to talk. So like this, from what I've heard, like all this new stuff, right? How could you do this? How could everybody's saying it, right? And the markets are reacting. Oh, they always say President Trump. The markets are going down. What does he say? Oh, they'll come back, right? Then I heard because overnight Asia dropped, right? Then there was the little news reports about some countries scheduling visits about this whole thing. So I'll be interested to see where they actually fall in yep, that's John's got it right. Where they actually fall in this actual whole thing that's going on right now. Because the whole world's panicking. But again, to Cloud's point, he's 100% right. If you track the words he says, you could predict what the market could do that day.
Yeah,
That's because I've seen the same thing. And every time you've said, Cloud, on this live, oh, the president talks today, you see what happens. Like, depending on what he says, it'll skyrocket and then plummet, or plummet and then skyrocket.
No, not even that. Like, what day was it that Colton messaged us in the group chat? I want to say it was like Wednesday or Thursday, when we ran up like 600 points. Off me, you, and DC all took longs in the morning together, and we got offline within like 30 minutes or an hour of the live starting. Then we came back later on that day, and Trump's talking about tariffs, and the market dropped 600 points.
Yeah.
It's like, for me, it's like I've been noticing a trend. It's like when the market is like pumping, here comes Trump. He wants to say something negative or something that is kind of hawkish. You know what I mean? Or not hawkish, dovish. And then at the same time, it's like when the market is down, here comes Trump. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about putting a 90-day pause on tariffs. Market just shoots up, and it's like, yo, Trump. Like, it's like he's manipulating the market for his buddies.
Yeah.
Because like last night, I was talking to a few of my friends who are working capital markets. Two at Bank of America, one at Wells Fargo, and they were telling me, yeah, like they haven't slept in the past 2 weeks. They've been working day in and day out on Saturday and Sundays. A buddy of mine, he hit me up this morning. I don't know if I should be saying this, but he hit me this morning.
Hold on. Let's pause that for a Discord conversation. Because we are not.
And that's kind of why I was so bullish today. Because it's like what he told me, and I was like,
no, "That's gonna be Discord. That's this." I'm gonna mute you in a second, bro. I'm gonna mute you in a second. Okay. We're saving. If you want to know what Cloud was gonna say, you got to join the Discord, because his information is very good.
It's 5,000 an hour.
Yeah, it's like I'm telling you right now, Cloud, like I'm so glad I met Cloud because he's helped me understand the entirety of the market, like all the little nuances of it. But
At
if you want
bonds,
that, everything.
bond
So
securities, debt, like
yeah.
how these, I mean, like how these companies, like trade debt is ridiculous.
So if you want that kind of insight too, you gotta be on the Discord. We ain't giving that one away for free, Cloud. I am stopping you there. We'll put that behind a paywall one day. So I'm telling you guys. Behind a paywall.
But yeah, I mean, it's 10:45. I'm gonna say 10:45. It's really 10:43, but I'm gonna say 10:45. I may want to call it a day here. Does anybody else want to call it a day?
Yeah, we'll give it another 10 minutes because we're having a nice conversation. Trading
Oh yeah,
wise,
for sure.
so just everybody knows, I'm done for the day. I think Cloud is definitely done for the year, but definitely for today.
Yeah.
DC, I think might be done today. I know he caught some.
Oh, I'm done.
before.
I'm not touching this ATR.
This is the highest ATR I've ever personally been a part of. I've never seen 113 ATR in my trading career, and I have a young trading career, so it's not like I've been doing it for 20 years. But I have to say, again, for TWA indicators, that 4-hour forecaster is insane. What it could do for you, insane. Cloud said himself. I think he ripped off 3 indicators that he's like, that's all you need. You do that.
That's all you need, man. That's all you need. You don't need nothing else.
So like you can
Like the
even
market, man.
Like you had this was Cloud's entry around here in this area. Then you had another one. If we look at the now again, remember your stop would have had. Let's put risk management to it too. Your stop would have been pretty significant to get into some of these trades. So make sure you know your make sure you know your invalidations and stuff like that. If not, join the Discord. We talk about it. We can help you out. Especially,
I mean, for me, honestly, it's like, I mean, pretty much what I said is like, you really don't need all these other indicators that these other servers or trading views is selling. The indicators we have over here, over at TWA, they're more dynamic. You know what I mean? Because not only like does it tell you the probability of a move, it also helps you with the actual direction of that probability. For me, it's like I need information very quickly, and having indicators that are color coded for direction, it just helps me look at the chart that much quicker. You know what I mean? Like I've been to other Discords, I've been to other servers, I've been trading on Discord since since pandemic, since 2020. No other server that I've been in, and I've been in a lot. I've been a moderator in like 7 different servers. I'm a moderator now in 2 other servers now, and this Discord, this group is the most knowledgeable. They have their emotions in check. They're the most helpful. There's no ego over here. Like everybody helps each other out. There's no showboating, no
Speak for
bragging.
yourselves. Speaks for yourself about the ego.
But it's very rare that you'll see somebody post profits bragging about their profits. Normally when we brag, it's about the amount of points we caught and what indicators we use to catch that trade. Like this trade, is my best trade I've ever taken in my whole entire trading existence on futures ever. But it's simply because of the indicators and the level. You know what I mean?
I mean, to put things into perspective, it's not like we're scalpers. We measure our trades usually by 100 points and stuff. Oh, I got 100 points. Okay, good for you, Mo. Good for you, Cloud. Whatever. But today it's like 100 points. It's not even 1 ATR.
No. No, that's crazy. That's insane. But yeah, so in closing, like, awesome trade today, Cloud. Fantastic. DC. See, this is why I like trading with DC, because he's like the voice of reason most of the time. He goes, it's 100 and something ATR. I think I'm good for today. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's me. I'm more like
Most
degenerate.
degenerate of all.
Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely degenerate because it's like, because like I heard 100, 100 ATR, and all I thought about is like all I need is a 1 minute or one 5 minute candle, and I can make 100 points. And literally, I got into this trade thinking it's like, okay, I'm going to risk 50, and my goal is to make 100 or 150 on this trade, and I ended up making a lot more. So I mean, I'm just happy.
What was the final point for that runner?
I
points,
can.
not P&L. Just
Yeah.
points.
Oh no. I'm not doing dollar amounts. I'm not doing dollar amounts. Like I'm only gonna do points here. I calculated for you now. Oh, hold on. Let me zoom this out. $1,182. I put my stop at 17,900.
1,100 points in one trade. There you go. That's a new YouTube live record for TWA. That's awesome.
You sleeping, man? I was waiting. I was expecting 1,200 from you.
No, I mean, like, things like I took the trade. I don't know if y'all heard. I took the trade. I started screaming, and I told y'all I had to go on mute. And this is why I had to go on mute, because I took the trade and it just shot up quick, and I was like, oh, hold on, I don't want to start screaming and cursing on live. But I mean, like, I wanted
you were gone
to,
for a while. Like, we thought you left.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I ran around the house. Like, I ran around the house, and I came back, and I saw I was up an additional 200 points, and I was like, yeah, it's one of those days.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. All right, so with that, congratulations, Cloud. Thank you, DC, for another great insight on live, especially because he was like me. He saw the ATR. He was like, okay. I took 2 trades. I'm green on the day, and that's it. Lockout, go home.
For sure.
So, all right, everybody. So, congratulations out there. If you guys took trades, remember, be careful. Always practice. Do your best to practice.
Common sense.
Yeah, common sense and risk management. We all know. Listen, we're all real traders here. We all know some days we're better than others. Let's just see if we can kick up the consistency.
Hey, I'm gonna say this to y'all. On Friday, I thought I blew, one of my funded accounts. Just to, it's like I had a very great week last week. Took a payout on one of my accounts on Wednesday. Got the account back on Friday. Wanted to trade it to if I make some money, and I thought I blew it. But they gave me the account back just for me to come back today and trade even better than I did on Friday. So it's like, like, you're not always going to win every day. You know what I mean?
No, that's not realistic at all.
No, it's not.
But
like
getting long point days can be possible. Now, 1,100 points is because of market conditions. We all understand that. But the entry was so mechanical for Cloud, and this sucker just happened to skyrocket over 1,000 points. But this entry here, I've seen him do, and if you're on this live, you see him do at least once a live.
Yeah.
Because it's so mechanical. It's awesome. So, all right, guys. So tomorrow, let's see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully, we can keep the ATR in somewhat of a reasonable number. I don't think so, but we'll see. Until then, thank you everybody for joining the live.
Or maybe CME will, seeing this volatility, will come up with the nanos. No, I mean minis, micros, nanos.
50 cents a point.
Like a dime a point. Let's go.
Yeah. Like, well, if we're gonna be moving like this, well, we gotta come up with a new one.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining the live. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Trade smart and always follow your plan. Anything in closing, Cloud?
I would just say, please do me a favor. Go back to last year in 2023. Look at, either look at the quarterly levels, or I recommend you look at the monthly levels and just draw monthly levels, highs, lows, open and closes. For me, it's like, I don't care if there's a high and a low or a close and an open that's within 2 points of each other. I'm drawing both because that's going to tell me that this is like a strong roadblock. But just please draw your levels. I'm going to keep posting them in the Discord, but draw your own levels. I love you guys. Tomorrow, let's trade smarter and smaller tomorrow.
Definitely. DC? Yeah, don't give away those points, man.
No. Said the guy.
I know what I said.
Okay, because here it comes, because it's on the live. Said the guy who, like, I don't know, 1 minute, 2 minutes before taking that banger trade was like, I don't like, I was a little bit heavier than I would have liked. I'm gonna lock myself out for the next 15 minutes. My ass.
Oh, man.
I'm done.
I mean, if I'm the voice of reason, let me be the voice of reason.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, I'm done. But for now on, for I think for the rest of the week, I'm a 5 micro kind of guy.
Come on, man. Come on.
No. And Cloud, I'm gonna text you my address, case of Valentine's 30. Yeah.
I gotta get a payout first. I gotta get the money in my account.
I didn't say a bottle, okay? I didn't say a bottle.
You said a case.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This is it, but now this is like, this is a good feeling today, honestly.
Awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care.
Bye, guys.
All right.